I'll give it to you.
ओके जस्ट थोड़ा लाइट और इंक्रीज कर सकते हैं, उसको बढ़ा सकते हैं, थोड़ा थोड़ा ब्राइट कर सकते हैं.
Hello, hello.
आई थिंक वो स्पॉटलाइट बंद हो जाएगा तो ये सही दिखेगा ना. हाँ अभी परफेक्ट है. और बढ़ा दो.
अभी गुड. और थोड़ा.
Hello, can I ask?
जी मैम आ रहा हूँ मैं, एक सेकंड. वी गुड राइट. चलिए जी.
Oh, trailer, I mean, it's so offbeat, something we have never seen before in Hindi movies. So, Varun, you know, while everybody, first of all, Kriti, your look looks awesome.
Thank you.
We have been talking about it in the last few days.
Thank you so much.
Varun, though, everybody seems to be doing comedy, a lot of comedy happening around you, but how challenging this role was for you? I mean, it comes across very difficult role.
पहली चीज़ जो अमर ने मुझे कहा था जब हम लोग रीडिंग्स कर रहे थे और उन्होंने मुझसे कहा था कि यार आप बिल्कुल कॉमेडी नहीं करोगे इस फिल्म में. मैं हमेशा इनसे पंच लाइन मांगता रहता था, ये लाइन मैं बोल दूँ, मैं ये थोड़ा कर लूँ, और अमर से बिल्कुल नहीं, आप कुछ मत कीजिए क्योंकि फिर लोग आपको सीरियसली नहीं लेंगे फिल्म में. So it's all credit to Amar, I mean the performance, and hopefully it lives up to his expectation first, because he's got a very high standard for performances. And इन्होंने इसके पहले obviously राजकुमार and आयुष्मान के साथ काम किया, वो very very fine actors. I love both of them. So hopefully I can, you know, live up to them in Amar's eyes.
बिल्कुल live up किया आपने सर.
And
I genuinely want to say that he's really worked very hard. I've seen him, you know, with his पहला डायरेक्टर मिला था जो शुरू में बोल रहा था मुझे एब्स नहीं चाहिए, तुम लेके आओगे मैं हटा दूंगा. So the way he's worked very hard, whether it was his look, his body, the animal flow and stuff that he was doing. And there's a journey obviously of the character, like, and he was not doing anything else, so he was like just Bhediya all the time.
I want to ask Dinesh, like, this is your third collaboration with Amar Kaushik. So what is it like, you know, where does that confidence come? Of course, Stree was a huge success and he got so many awards. So tell us.
बाला भी चली थी.
Yeah, both. So tell us about your collaboration. How is it?
I think this is a film he really wanted to make. I'll tell you his strengths. He's probably one person with 2 hits, doesn't behave like a director who's made hits, so which is good. I think his biggest strength is his background. You know, he's a forest ranger's son who spent time in Arunachal, and he's very responsible towards that. He's the most excited person on set, which is competition for Varun. Otherwise, generally, he's the most excited person on set. So his energy is infectious. Instead of saying, "Kya, chalo khelte hain," right? That's the line for him on set. Khelo. So I think his biggest, and more than insan bhi acha hai. He's like a brother I never had, you know. And Maddock is as much his as it's mine. So it's really nice to have a director who has delivered this in lockdown. So he's also technologically very sound now. He's grown aesthetically. He has grown leaps and bounds in terms of what he's achieved. He's given us an international level product. For Maddock, it's taken us 10 years to be in a position to make a film like this. And him at the helm of it has managed to pull it off is what I feel. Hopefully you all will feel the same. So I'm very proud of him. We'll give him a nice gift.
अमर जी मेरा सवाल आपसे है. आप हमारे तरह जर्नलिस्ट भी रहे हैं, जैसा कि आपका बैकग्राउंड है, और आपने स्त्री हाँ लेकिन जो ये फिल्म है, मैंने इसका ट्रेलर नहीं देखा, लेकिन जिस तरह का ये है, हम बाहर से आवाज़ें आ रही थी और सुन रहे थे हम, तो उसमें ये लगता है कि ये जिस तरह से हॉलीवुड की फिल्मों में ही ये देखा है, पहली बार आया है हमारे देश में. और साथ में ये अगर आपने उसको, आपकी जो स्टोरी है वो ओरिजिनल है और उसमें भी कॉमेडी डालना स्क्रिप्ट के लेवल पे कितना डिफिकल्ट था?
हॉलीवुड देख के बनाया वैसा कभी भी नहीं था, पहली चीज़. लेकिन कॉमेडी जो है ना वो मेरे अंदर, अगर आप मेरे साथ चाय पे आएंगे या ऐसे बैठेंगे ना तो हम ऐसे ही कॉमेडी हैं. सो हम दुख में भी कॉमेडी ढूंढ लेते हैं, तो हम वो है हमारा. तो कॉमेडी तो मेरे रग रग में. और बाकी रहा ये बनाने का जो सवाल है, किस तरीके से हॉलीवुड देख के नहीं बनाया था. ऐसे ही निरेन हमारे जो राइटर हैं उन्होंने एक सीट छोड़ा जानवर का, तो जानवर से लेके यहाँ पहुँच गए करते करते. तो ये था कि बनाएं ऐसा जो इंटरनेशनल लेवल हो, क्योंकि हमको हमेशा कंपेयर किया जाता है कि हम उनकी फिल्में देखो, हमारी मत देखो, ये नहीं है वो नहीं है. तो हमने कहा चलो ट्राई तो करते हैं, और पूरा सपोर्ट दिया इन्होंने बोला तुमको जहाँ जैसा बनाना है बनाओ. और ये मैं इसलिए नहीं कि आज हम लोग बगल में बैठे हैं, मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ, और आप फिल्म देख के बताइएगा. आप पहले ट्रेलर देखिए.
Hi,
Hello.
hi everyone over here. Straight Himesh this side. Firstly, congratulations to everyone. The trailer is fantastic. I have a question for Kriti and Tino both. Kriti, firstly, did you ever feel while you were shooting for the film कि मेरे अंदर भी कोई जानवर आ जाए, या I also, because Dinesh has made so many films which are creature films or horror films. So did you ever have that discussion that why am I not?
उसमें खाली रियल लाइफ में हॉरर आता है.
वो रियल लाइफ में ही आता है जानवर, स्क्रीन पे नहीं था.
There was a script, right? You had said that you all had kind of run by.
एक्चुअली कृति ओरिजिनली हम एक वैम्पायर फिल्म बनाने वाले थे जिसका हिस्सा होने वाली थी, लेकिन फिर उस वो भेड़िया में आ गई तो वहाँ नहीं हो सकी.
ये खुद leak करता है अपनी
हाँ, वरुण धवन कॉन्स्टेंटली वॉन्ट्स कंट्रोवर्सीज कि उसकी स्टोरी ट्रैक होए, उसका ट्रेलर बहुत दूर दूर तक जाए, तो ये हमने आपको एक दे दिया है, इनसाइड स्कूप फॉर अ नॉन अनाउंस्ड फिल्म.
And Tino, this is your second film with Varun. How has your association with him been, and how is it to create the first creature comedy for Hindi cinema?
And why do you always see a dark side to him? I want to understand.
Maybe I've seen him like no, David Uncle has not seen him. So I feel, okay, so first to start off with Varun. Varun I met when he had just released Student, and we decided to do Badlapur, which was crazy. And I remember telling him that it'd be very difficult for you to say yes and even more difficult to say no, because you're David Dhawan's son, Karan Johar's protege. He came 3 days later and with full conviction did that film. A few years later, we decided to do Bhediya. And the growth that I've seen him is, one thing that's not changed is his core is very honest, it's very pure. He was a lot more hyper earlier. He is calming down. The pandemic has worked on him. I think COVID helped him. But his biggest strength is he's a team player, and you have to just tell him, and I think, you know, Amar will also second that, to jump how high, he won't jump high, he'll jump off the building. So the idea is actually to control him back rather than try and make him do something. And he's like family now. And I think Bhediya took a lot out of him, from leeches to snakes to God knows what in real life, not the VFX ones. So I feel this is Varun 2.0. This trailer is Varun 2.0, where he's not, you know, where he's not just relying on comedy, you know. And I think the intensity that we saw in Badlapur, with this one he'll bite you, you know. So hopefully you like being bitten.
Literally.
Hello.
Sorry, you asked me something else. I forgot completely.
Hi.
Creature comedy is actually a complete team effort. The attempt was to make a world-class product in India, you know, and I think the audience deserves to be given world standard after COVID. And our intent was that, with whatever is our, you know, haisiyat or whatever we can. It took us 10 years to be in a position to make a film like that. And we've worked, everyone, Niren, Jishnu, all the cast, all the technicians have worked really hard to give you. And I can promise you, when you see the film, it is a product, as an Indian, you'll be very, very, very proud of. That it's 100% written, it's in our culture, and I think that's its biggest strength.
Hello. Yeah. My question is to Varun. Varun, over on your right, in front row, right. Varun, here. On your right. Okay. First of all, he's right. I left. Okay. First of all, congratulations. Congratulations to you for completing 10 years in the industry.
Thank you, sir.
And so my question is, like, you know, Bollywood got a very handsome Bhediya. I can say that. So how your preparation to for this role, that you have put on weight also, you have some lot of things you can see in your bare body.
No, more than that, there was a, you know, Amar wanted my voice to sound slightly more different in terms of when the transformation happens. First of all, it started with growing this beard. We didn't know how much will it grow, till what extent will it grow. Secondly, I opted for animal flow for this, which Pooja, who's EP on this film, she got us an amazing trainer, this boy called Devrat, Ninja Dev. And I trained in animal flow for a couple of months. And rest, I think it's all Amar. I think it's all Amar who, you know, took me beat by beat about what to do, what not to do. And obviously there would be some inputs from me that, you know, can I do this or can I not do this? But I have to say, because I was working with like Amar and Abhishek have done 2 films together before this. 3 films. All films. This is the 3rd one. So Palin and me were in that way very new to the team. And whenever I would see Palin acting, मतलब इसका जो फ्लो होता था इतना नेचुरल होता था, इतना नेचुरल, जैसे ये जो है ये इतना नेचुरली निकलता था इनसे. सो आई थिंक आई ऑनेस्टली गॉट टू लर्न अ लॉट ऑन दिस फिल्म. आई जस्ट केम इन, मैं ऐसे नहीं आया कि मुझे सब पता है, मैंने फिल्में की है. आई केप्ट पिकिंग अप थिंग्स फ्रॉम एवरीवन. So hopefully this character of Bhaskar will come across honest and someone that you all can root for and love, and like if the audience supports Bhediya, then then we have a future to create something more ahead. So
Varun, hi, just next to him.
hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you? What I wanted to know is, you always, it seems like after a few films, you're always taking a risk. Like you had a Chocolate Boy image, then you did Badlapur. Then after that, you were doing commercial films, then you went into October. Now you have done something very different for horror in the Indian cinema. Werewolves have not been done before. After few films, this risk that you take, is it a conscious effort, or do you feel that you need to experiment? Where does it come from?
It just comes from me, the kind of person that I am. Like I'm a pretty random person in that sense, and I think most people are like that. I mean, we don't like to say that. हम लोग बोलते हैं हमारा एक fixed routine है जिंदगी में, but हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ उठपटांग कर लेते हैं हम लोग. So, but this was very attractive from the get go. मुझे हमेशा से अमर के साथ काम करना था, तो मेरा belief हमेशा अमर और डीनू में था. एंड डीनू ने मुझे बस एक वन लाइन सुनाई थी इसके बारे में,
और वो वही दिन था जिस दिन हमने क्रैक की थी स्टोरी. मतलब स्टोरी नहीं, आइडिया. सेम डे हम लोग 2 बजे बैठे, वो पहले 12 बजे मैं और नीरेन बैठे क्या करें अगला बाला के समय, और 12 बजे हमने कहा हाँ अच्छा लग रहा है, बुलाते हैं तीनों को 7th फ्लोर से. तो ये 7th फ्लोर से 5th फ्लोर में आए, हाँ बताओ क्या है. अच्छा 1 घंटे बाद फ़ोन किया, उन्होंने बोला मैं आ रहा हूँ शाम को. तो 5 बजे तक हमारा
तो मैं फिर इनके पीछे पड़ गया कि कब शुरू करेंगे, कैसे करेंगे, क्या करेंगे, ये होगा वो होगा, एंड देन एवरीथिंग जस्ट फेल इनटू प्लेस. एंड ऑनेस्टली दिस फिल्म, आई वुड नॉट लाइक टू टेक क्रेडिट फॉर एनी ऑफ दिस, एंड आई डोंट थिंक सो. ये जब कभी कभी चीज़ें हो जाती है और वो ईश्वर का हाथ होता है, एंड ईश्वर कराता है ऐसी चीज़ें. आई ट्रूली बिलीव देयर इज अ स्पिरिचुअल कनेक्शन विद दिस फिल्म.